love his guts. Oh, that sounds weird. What, money and getting his wiener wet? Is that it? That's it? Bring it up, bring it up. Why did they think 300 was enough? Oh my god, I just spoke way too soon. Man sees booba one time, abandons all morality. Kill him first, before he gets his virginity taken. This is madness. No. This is Sparta. And then you get kicked into a pit of death. That is an iconic line from the movie we are about to watch together. For today's video, I am watching the iconic movie 300. So, this was a movie that actually inspired a lot of very interesting cinematography as well as action sequences. So I want to know what the movie is like, what the movie that inspired an entire new generation of films is like. From what I know, 300 is based off of the Battle of Thermopylae, where essentially 300 Spartan soldiers go and they face up against thousands of basically the Persian army, like thousands of individuals. It's a historic event. We know how it's gonna end up, but there's something that is so different and so unique about this film, and it is apparently the way that the action is filmed and the way that all of the cinematography is filmed. I want to know what inspired so many memes, movies, as well as just iconic lines that are just gonna be permanently ingrained in a lot of our brains. If you guys are interested in watching my full-length reaction to every moment of this entire film, be sure to check out my Patreon. There you have access to full unreleased content that has not been posted on YouTube. As well as you can vote on polls to decide on what I will be watching next. Be sure to check out my Patreon. I'll be linking that down below in the description. For those of you who are interested, it does help the channel a ton. Without further ado, let's get into the film. 300. Also, I'm pretty sure, so 300 refers to the 300 Spartan warriors. It's cool. I don't know. I really like history. I love history, so I think this is going to be a really interesting depiction. And I just can't wait. I'm really excited, so let's go. So Spartans were known for their militaristic type of government and culture behind it. They were entirely based off of the military, and they basically started training their kids really young. And I also believe women were deemed as equals as well, which was very unheard of at the time. Yeah, that's not good. That's that 300 being all bloody. That's not a good sign. So they're just they're known for being very hardcore people.
If he'd been small,
please do not throw him off.
Or misshapen, he would have been discarded.
Oh, so no one's cleaning up those pile of bones? We're just leaving them there? That's messed up.
He was baptized in the fire of combat. Taught never to retreat, taught that death on the battlefield was the greatest glory he could achieve in his life.
I'm assuming that a few things at least in this movie are going to be exaggerated. And I wish that you guys could tell me what would be exaggerated versus not.
The boy was taken from his mother and plunged into a world of violence to create the finest soldiers the world has ever known.
So it just makes them really hardcore. Gotcha. At 7 years old?
Tossed into the wild. It was his initiation. Savoring the scent of the meal to come.
No, he's luring him into a trap. Yeah.
It's not fear that grips him, only a heightened sense of things. His form. Perfect.
Either he's a prodigy, or the entire society is incredibly metal. That's a sick shot.
Enter the boy.
I love the contrast.
To his people, our king, Leonidas!
Oh, that was Leonidas, and he was the son of the previous king.
A beast approaches. It was King Leonidas himself who provoked it.
You're blaming him? I have never seen a movie filmed like this. Everything in this film so far, the way it's shot, it looks like a comic book. So I feel like it almost feels like they took genuine pages from the book and just recreated it in this movie. Oh, this guy gets murdered. What the heck? What? I don't want this. Get out of here with that. Oh my god. Ew. Your whole bag was just filled with skulls? You could have put more. You could put other things in there.
The Spartans' true strength is the warrior next to them. First,
Didn't the male teachers and the students have a real close relationship with each other? Greece was built different in that. Like, wasn't it like that the pupils were taken in at very young ages and they had a relationship with their teachers?
Know that in Sparta, everyone is held accountable for the words of his voice.
Earth and water.
You can afford neither in Sparta.
What makes this
Ooh.
woman think she can speak among men?
Because only Spartan women give birth to real men.
He deserves the death pit. Kick him in now.
Xerxes conquers and controls everything. All the god King Xerxes requires.
God
offering
King
earth
Xerxes.
and water.
Submission! Imagine asking Sparta to submit. Oh, honey. Oh, my. Like the biggest insult.
Submission. The Athenians have already turned you down.
we must be diplomatic.
And of course, Spartans have their reputation to consider.
Did he walk him out to the death pit? Imagine like having a really tense conversation and there's just a pit of death next to you. Like, that's a worst place to ever have such a tense conversation. I'm just putting it out there.
Madman. No man threatens a messenger. This is madness.
He said it.
Madness.
Say it.
This is Sparta!
Maybe you shouldn't have stood so close to a pit of death. What is the purpose of that massive hole in the middle of the city? I don't think the purpose is to just throw people in there. It has to serve another one. Is it a big well? Now you're just tainting your groundwater then. My guy free climbs? Just when I thought you couldn't get even more metal.
We have been expecting you.
Is that
The
Palpatine?
equals, priests to the old gods.
What do you offer?
Riches.
Sparta wages no war at the time of the Carnea.
Sparta will burn! We will block the Persian.
Yeah, he's gonna
coastals.
use the terrain to his advantage. It's their home turf. They're familiar with it.
We will funnel them into the mountain pass. Their numbers will count for nothing.
That's a good idea, actually.
We must consult the oracle.
Why do I feel like they're gonna be like, don't go to war? And he's gonna be like, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Diseased old mystics. Remnants of a senseless tradition. The Ephors choose only the most beautiful Spartan girls.
Stop! That's disgusting. So they get chosen just be defiled by these disgusting... Oh.
All grace will fall. Honor the gods. Honor the Carnea.
The king's climb down is harder. Worthless, diseased, rotten,
They are very rotten.
corrupt.
So you're telling me they choose the prettiest Spartan girls to just defile them over and over again because they have the needs of men?
And when Sparta burns,
That's
you
disgusting.
shall bathe in gold. Fresh oracle shall be delivered to you.
So how can you trust anything they say? There's no honor. Oh my god. He is showing the whole city what he's working with, huh?
Your lips can finish what your fingers have started.
Oh, they have a lot of intimacy.
There's only one woman's words that should affect the mood of my husband. Those are mine.
Get it? We're gonna have a sex scene now. Gotta show just how they roll. I find sex scenes to be so overrated. There's not much they add to stories. Surprisingly, a lot of people have been agreeing lately. Like, what's the purpose? You're not serving the story at all. You can show them having intimacy in other ways. But no, they're like, we're gonna get the audience horny before battle. We need to show everybody how Leonidas gets down.
As you ordered. 300.
For Sparta!
Good.
To the death!
Not him, get out. Oh, I know he likes it, never mind. They were all raised like that. Death in battle is honored as Spartans.
He is your son.
I have others to replace him. Astenos is as brave and ready as any.
You are a good friend, but a better captain, there is none.
It's difficult for us to comprehend, but for them, this is like honorable.
There must be no march!
It is the law, my lord.
Just taking a stroll. 300 men are my personal bodyguard. I suppose I'll head north.
The hot gates.
Mm-hmm. Nice little casual stroll with his 300 bodyguards.
What shall we do?
What can we do?
What can you do? Sparta will need sons.
Did he just tell him to go have sex? Like a lot? was that what it was? I actually don't know where Leonidas falls. Whether I know he. Okay. Spoiler alert. Actually, not spoilers. It's been a few thousand years. We're fine. I think they don't make it. Okay. They don't. It's they just don't. So this is goodbye to his family.
Spartan!
Yes, milady.
So she basically knows it's gonna be his death. She knows what the oracle said. She knows it's goodbye.
Goodbye, my love. He doesn't say it. Only the hard and strong may call themselves Spartans.
Is that Schmeagol? Are we getting a Schmeagol cameo?
Dark sauce. This morning's full of surprises, Leonidas. You bring only this handful of soldiers against Xerxes?
But you know how good Sparta is.
What is your profession?
I'm a potter.
And you?
Sculptor, sir.
Not really fit for battle, huh?
Blacksmith.
Yeah, you get a pass.
What is your
Please
profession?
say war, please say war.
I brought more soldiers than you did.
Ooh, he got him. Yeah, so basically there was 300 Spartan soldiers, which is what we're focused on, but I think there was about a few thousand of like other Greek forces.
What happened here?
Persians. But these footprints.
They were barefoot. Nice formation.
The villagers.
To child. Probably their bodies. Why are we looking up?
The child speaks of the Persian ghosts. They cannot be killed or defeated. Not these immortals. We'll put their name to the test.
That's disgusting! Not only did they feel the need to kill the villagers ruthlessly, but they then got artsy and hung them up in a tree.
For duty's sake, for glory's sake, we march.
Look! Persians!
Into hell's mouth we march.
Oh, okay, that's way more than I initially thought. I was thinking like 10 to 15 boats? That was more.
Zeus stabs the sky with thunderbolts. Glorious.
That looks so rad.
Only one among us keeps his Spartan reserve. Only he.
My queen, many on our council would vote to give all we have, but you must show them favor.
And you can arrange for me to speak to the council.
I will do my best.
I thought this movie was just gonna be about war. I didn't realize it was gonna have like the political aspect of it.
I saw those ships smashed on the rocks.
We saw but a fraction of the monster that is Xerxes' army. I've fought countless times, yet I've never met an adversary who could offer me what we Spartans call a beautiful death.
He doesn't want to die, but he wants to be offered a glorious death. He's like, my guy, you are out of your mind. So not every Spartan had that mindset where they wanted to die. They were willing to, but they didn't truly, like some of them truly didn't want to, which makes sense.
Stop here! I demand that someone show me your commander!
Someone shut this man up.
And do you think your pathetic wall will do anything except fall?
Our ancestors built this wall. Your Persian scouts supplied the mortar.
Whoa, that's some serious air. Get slayed. Get slain.
Your women will be slaves, but not you. No, you will be dead men. Our arrows will blot out the sun.
Then we will fight in the shade.
That was a good response. I can't believe they let him live.
Then have the men found any route through the hills to our back?
There is
such a route,
good king.
You wear the crimson of a Spartan.
I am Ephialtes. My father trained me to feel no fear. I will earn my father's armor.
He respects his courage, his eagerness.
Fine thrust. Raise your shield.
I don't have a good feeling about him, though.
Each Spartan protects the man to his left from thigh to neck.
But I...
If you want to help, clear the battlefield of the dead. Tend the wounded.
I think the way that he just explained that was very respectful. So he's gonna be salty. He's scorn.
You were wrong! Leonidas! You are wrong!
Dispatch the Volscians to the goat path.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of people. Why did they think 300 was enough?
This is where we hold them! This is where they
Oh, so we're already getting into the battle.
Lay down your weapons!
Oh, but they also don't have any idea how many Spartans there truly are. It looks like a lot more. I love his guts. Oh, that sounds weird. I love how gutsy he is. That's better. Bonk. Oh, and they're trying to break through the formation. They can't. It's just like the opposite of tug of war. It's just like a pushing fight. You deserve that. Wait, so that's actually... That's really good because at the end of the day, there's so many of them coming behind them while they're running that the people in the middle are going to get smushed. So it actually ends up taking out a bunch more of them than anticipated. Like, just by doing that. Or I'm just making stuff up. That is also possibly the case. Oh, ooh, teamwork. They're good.
They look thirsty! Well, let's give them something to drink!
These one-liners are sending me.
To the cliff!
Oh, yes! Throw them off the cliff! Throw them off the cliff!
Hell of a good start.
Yeah. Oh my god. The shields. Now. And it's not gonna penetrate the shields? They're like, we don't want to fight. That's true. They're like, oh, our men are dead already, so let's just, if we hit a couple live ones, it's fine.
Recover!
That's sick.
Today, no Spartan dies.
You sure about that? Are you sure about that, Leonidas? Nice. Don't go after the horses. Oh my god, I just spoke way too soon. I'm sorry, that was really funny. The sheer force behind that throw launched him clear off the horse.
No prisoners, no mercy.
I actually don't know what happened after this battle. Everybody becomes slaves in Sparta? Is that really what happened?
I was afraid you might not come. You will speak before the council in 2 days' time. Theron wants what you control. It's his voice you must silence.
So we have to bribe him? Really weird thing to say. Yeah, we need backup, dude. Oh, I got an apple.
Tell Daxos I want him ready for the next charge.
King Leonidas.
The Persians are approaching.
Oh, he alive.
Captain.
He alive. Guys, someone handle him. That guy's alive.
If they assassinate me, all of Sparta goes to war. Pray. They're that stupid.
He welcomes death so nonchalantly.
There's no reason we can't be civil.
No reason we can't be civil as he just murders someone 1 second later. His smirk. What the hell? We've invented the wheel by now. Why can't we use that?
Xerxes.
He's got those eyebrows. Oh my god, he got those eyebrows done. He got them painted, tattooed on, and everything.
Come, Leonidas.
What the hell?
We've been sharing our culture with you all morning.
Even now you are defiant. In the presence of a god. Consider the fate of your women.
Clearly, you don't know our women.
It's not the lash they fear. It is my divine power.
You're mortal. Leonidas. Take care of him.
Your Athenian rivals will kneel at your feet, if you will but kneel at mine.
Slaughtering all those men of yours has left a nasty crack. Kneeling will be hard.
There will be no glory in your sacrifice.
You would be surprised.
I will erase even the memory of Sparta.
Get wrecked, because you didn't. If anything, they're more well known than you.
The world will know that even a god king can bleed.
I love that. Just the whole concept behind this battle itself is so interesting.
Fly those Persians high. We're in for one wild night.
They're the underdogs, they're outnumbered, but they have so much honor within themselves that you can't help but respect it. And to have an absolute tyrant come in who claims to be a god, he just deserves to get knocked off his high horse. He deserves
Serve the dark will of
to
Persian
bleed.
kings for 500 years.
It's dark coming from me, but still.
Soulless.
Aren't these the guys that danced in Meet the Spartans?
The deadliest fighting force in all of Asia. The Immortals.
Yeah, this does look like a dance troupe. Never mind, they piled it high and steep because we're gonna crush them with dead bodies? Oh, that is so metal.
We put their name to the test.
You know I love a good drop kick. We got one of the orcs from Lord of the Rings. That's what he reminds me of. Father! Nice. No time to bond, even though it was very, very nice, very sweet. Can he be on our team? Okay, so they're all orcs. Did he just throw himself, or did the big orc guy throw him at him? Wait, why are you mad at us? Go be mad at the people who, like, imprisoned you! You have reason to be mad at them! Sounds like a rabid dog. Oh, or entire head. I didn't like the way that looked. Or the way they cut the head and it was sticking to the skin.
They shout and curse, stabbing wildly. They do their part.
And the fact that they fall back into formation, they really are warriors.
They fail our king's test.
There's nothing that can stop us now!
Against Asia's endless hordes, we can do it.
Stop, I know, you're giving me false hope.
Those behind cry forward! Those in front cry back!
We did not, oh my god, they did not bring a rhino into this. I know, he's gonna trample you guys though. He put a lot of trust into that shot.
They turn to their magic.
Imagine that they're just throwing stink bombs. Just want to make them uncomfortable. Ancient Molotov cocktail? Oh snap, get out of there.
We send the severed bodies and the fragile hearts back to Xerxes' feet.
That's amazing. They're doing so freaking well. I'm terrified.
He disciplines them.
You need them. Maybe don't discipline them. You need to use them.
They're clumsy beasts.
They didn't. Oh my god, I don't like that. I'm surprised they didn't like stomp out the Persians. Xerxes himself. It bothers me when animals are brought into war because they are just babies. Like, they don't know what's happening. They're forced into it. They don't have a say. They don't have a reason. They're really impressive warriors. And the fighting choreography is out of this world. I'm honestly blown away. You're so cool.
My son!
Astanos is about to be obliterated. He
Captain
goes into a
breaks
rage.
rank. He goes wild. Blood. It takes 3 men to restrain him and bring him back to our own. No songs are sung.
We survived, what, 2-3 days at this point? Isn't it like the Spartans fall on the 3rd day? So the tides turn here? Oh, so he's a traitor.
Cruel to shape you so, friend of Yalda's.
So are you gonna give him information? How are you gonna help?
Everything you could ever desire, I will grant you, for I am kind.
What, money and getting his wiener wet? Is that it? That's it?
Embrace me as your king and as your god.
Yes!
Lead my soldiers to the hidden path.
Yes! I want it all! Wealth, women, and one more thing.
Okay, so like I said, the 2 things. What else? The kill Leonidas?
I want it all.
Oh. Roleplay? He wants the honor, I know, of to be in the military.
I require only that you kneel.
Man sees booba one time, kneels to a new god, abandons all morality. Just anything he was raised with. His own people. Because of one booba. I can't.
Can I offer you something?
Is it poison?
Sorry to disappoint you, it's only water.
I think he's feeling the vibe. No, she's not going to seduce him. She's going to try and speak reason.
I need your help.
What do you have to offer?
What does a realist want with this queen?
I think you know.
She said yes?
This will not be over quickly. You will not enjoy this.
Quick and to the point.
Leonidas!
This is such a good movie. I didn't expect it.
A hunchback traitor has led Xerxes' immortals to the hidden code path behind us. The hot gates will fall! Prepare for glory!
Okay, so he's like, you guys are gonna die.
Go spread the word.
My men will leave with me. Godspeed, Leonidas.
It would be, I know that they don't believe in retreat. I think it would be smart if they were to just think of it not as a retreat, more like a repositioning.
My heart is broken for your loss. I have filled my heart with hate. Good.
But sire, I am fit.
But you have another talent unlike any other Spartan. Tell them my story. You'll have a grand tale to tell.
And the fact that he's smiling as he lets him go.
Sire, any message?
None that need be spoken.
Hundreds leave. Only one looks back.
Some of the Spartans left? Die a glorious death?
But tonight, we dine in hell!
What a line!
I stand before you not only as your queen. I come to you as a mother. I come to you as a Spartan woman.
I don't think he's gonna fulfill his end of the bargain. I think he's a coward.
We are at war. Send the army for the preservation of liberty.
Oh no, he's being condescending.
Your husband has brought war.
Traitor!
Xerxes brought it forth.
You speak of honor? But what of adultery? She is a trickster in true form.
This man!
Just hours ago, you offered yourself to me. A bribe of the flesh, gentlemen.
You are despicable! You are doing a complete disservice of all of the Spartan people. Oh my, yes,
Remove her
spit on
from
him.
this chamber before she infects us further.
Nice! Yes, yes, sis! Bring it up, bring it up.
This will not be over quickly.
Again, more.
You will not enjoy this.
Oh, his gold fell. He was bribed.
Traitor.
I just think of them as a dance troupe.
Leonidas, my compliments. You surely have turned calamity into victory.
You, Leonidas!
Kill him first, before he gets his virginity taken.
You will be proclaimed warlord of all Greece. Your victory will be complete if you but lay down your arms.
Somebody shoot him with an arrow.
It's not fear that grips him, a heightened sense of things. His helmet is stifling. His shield is heavy.
You there. May you live forever.
Why did he say that? Is it to show that he is a greater man than he is? Throw the spear at him. Oh. What? I'm confused. He's... Oh, he wasn't kneeling. He was giving his friend a leg up to stab the messenger man.
His helmet was stifling. It narrowed his vision. His shield was heavy. It threw him off balance.
Is he gonna kill him? He's gonna show him that he bleeds. I love that he didn't move. Man has never had a cut in his entire life. He's distraught. But you know what? He sent a message.
It's an honor to die at your side. It's an honor to have lived at yours. My queen!
Oh, that's so extra. I really respect like their loyalty to each other, like to like the camaraderie. Can't say that word. Like all that went into battle and dying at each other's side.
Remember why we died.
Throw it in Xerxes' face. He's probably rolling in the grave thousands of years later.
Go tell the Spartans, passerby. By Spartan law, we lie. Barely a year ago.
Not reinforcements, but...
Bold Leonidas and his 300 laid down their lives for all Greece. Xerxes' hordes face obliteration!
Oh, we're winning. We're winning this. Make Xerxes bleed again.
The enemy outnumber us a paltry 3-1. Good odds for any Greek.
That was so good. Now I know why it inspired so much. It was so good. So I just finished watching 300 for the very first time, and oh my god, was that movie fire. That movie was so good. I went in being like, oh, it's just gonna be like another action movie. No. I mean, it was an action movie, but it was so much fun to watch. And the entire art style, the fact that it was adaptation of a historical event, as well as being influenced entirely by a comic book, gave it this insanely unique visual composition, which I adored. Like the color grading, the grittiness, the darkness, the like high contrast was so stunning. Visually, this was an absolutely stunning, like one of the most beautiful films I have ever seen. And that's just talking about visually. Oh my god, the action sequences, the fighting, and like the slow motion parts were so good. I don't know how they managed to do it, because I noticed there were a lot of shots that were just continuous. It was perfection. I really like that they ingrained a lot of what we know Spartan culture to be like, and maybe we think that because of the movie 300. For some reason, it's like common knowledge for people to be like, yeah, we know about Spartans, and we know them as these like militaristic society, right? And they were just like badass. And so I don't know if that's because that's how they really were, or if it, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if that's how they really were, or if we know that because of the movie. I'm really curious to know. Is there any scholars, any historians here that can help kind of like guide, just to kind of like tell us the truth? I really don't have a single qualm about this movie. All right, I'm gonna need a lot of people to tell me what you genuinely thought about the movie, because I loved it. I don't think that it was supposed to be just a period piece. I think it was an adaptation of the comic book, and they made it feel very comic booky. This was a great movie. I don't really have much else to say, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.